some crime near you needs fighting.
There we are. Now, let's head inside and get that book, shall we?
By the power of the Eye of Agamotto, I command you to cease this! It will take more than that to keep me at bay. Just when you thought things couldn't get any stranger around here, our city's heroes have come up with the most harebrained idea to defeat Kang this reporter has ever heard. It involves the help of Cosmo the space dog and the planet Nowhere, an ancient head of a giant space being on the other side of the galaxy. Tony Stark is convinced that there must be something on Nowhere able to bring down Kang's defenses. But to get it into Chronopolis, our heroes will need to find the shattered fragments of the Nexus, then have Dr. Strange stitch them back together. He needs some book full of magic mumbo-jumbo to help him. Why isn't he conjuring up a decent cup of joe, huh? New York is running out of coffee, people.
Nice place, Doc.
Oh, thank you. But it's Wang who has the eye for design.
You are too kind, sir. It's mostly Swedish flatback.
Wang, we need the Book of Vishanti. It may be our only hope against Kang.
Very good, sir.
Could you please fetch it for me?
There's nothing I would enjoy more, sir. But I have no idea where it is. You really should look after your things.
I do look after... Can you just help me find it?
Try in the mystical cabinet of Nisanti, behind the vacuum. If it's not in there, then try and think back to when you hid it.
By the all-seeing... Oh, wait. I do remember something. I set 5 runic locks to conceal it. So feel free to destroy any furniture that might get in your way.
Huh. It's cute that he actually gave us permission.
The runes will tell us where the book is located. We must find them first. That did it. Now, let's find the rest. Even as...
Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
Whoa! What are these crazy red creature things?
Oh, no. Those are mind maggots from the Dark Dimension. I fear something is not right here.
Ah, that's right. I forgot to mention those. Don't know how they got here.
Ooh, I got this.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations? Oh!
Some minor rearranging is all that's needed here.
Yeah, except your floor's missing some tiles. We'll need to fix them up first.
Nice! Just wish I could use stuff like this to pay my rent. You actually have the book we're looking for, right, Doc? This almost feels like you tricked us into remodeling your place.
Nonsense. This is vital work. Although it does look a little nicer, I can't deny it. Another room. This shouldn't pose too much of a problem.
Man, all this magic stuff is crazy.
Ah, yes. That'll do. We're making progress now.
Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
So, apparently, doing whatever a spider can doesn't cover this.
We seem to have uncovered another room.
me out of here.
Always feel like standing back a little when you do that.
There. Only a few more to go. It appears that She-Hulk's talents are acquired. We must make a path for her to reach this attic. Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.
How do I get myself in these crazy...
The door to the attic is locked, and we don't have time to look for the key. Let's improvise, shall we?
It's fine. The portal's actually pretty cool.
Hey, I'm not just amazing or...
There's our next room. Our task is almost complete.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
Sure beats pulling a rabbit out of a hat.
Just one more.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
The mind maggots have been busy. Perhaps a little time manipulation could help us tidy things up.
Messing around with time just so you can clean up your library? Isn't that a little on the frivolous side, Doc?
It's an emergency, Spider-Man. I can justify it.
Not like Kang hasn't messed with time and space already, I guess.
The final rune is here. Well done, my friends.
Sure didn't need that to happen.
Hey, nice light show, Doc.
That's it! Quickly, everyone! I told you I put the book somewhere safe.
Well done, sir.
God!
Huh?
Mordo!
You are too late, Strange. Kang shall soon bend the knee to the great Dormammu, and Chronopolis will be absorbed by the Dark Dimension.
But how did you solve my magic locks to reach the book?
Locks? It was in the cabinet of Nisanti behind the vacuum.
Don't!
You really should take better care of your magical items.
Not so fast, Mordo. Let's take this fight to the Mirror Realm.
Pathetic, Strange. Your mirror defense will not hold me for long. Ha! To think that anyone but Dormammu could rule this new world. Ridiculous.
Mordo, you're the one being ridiculous. We should fight against Kang together.
Fighting on the sealant?
You won't be able to deal with this.
Yikes! Look out, everybody!
Strange. Are you in there, Strange?
My magic is now superior to all.
We shall see about that, Mordo.
Gotcha! Come and get me! Get the mindless ones! Serve your master, Dormammu!
Uh-oh. We got big, rock things incoming.
All existence shall succumb to the dark dimension. The earth and all its people belong to me.
You're beginning to get on my nerves. Take this!
We're beginning to get on your nerves? Seriously?
The earth and all its people belong to me.
You are going nowhere!
Give up. There's no way you can possibly win. The earth and all its people belong to me.
You are going Perhaps you'd like some more friends to play with.
Not unless there's party games. And we all know there isn't gonna be any party games, so no.
The earth and all its people belong to me. Strange. Are you...
They dare to tangle with the master of the mystic arts? I wish...
Give up. There's no way you can possibly win.
It's over, mortal. Give me the book.
Never!
Wow, that got a bit, strange.
Funnily enough, not the weirdest thing I've seen this side of Manhattan. But that's another story.
Thank you again, my friend. What would I do without you?
It is my honor to serve. Now, go out there and kick some Kang backside. I will guard the sanctum from any further attacks.
Huh?
It's looking wonderful out there, Ravonna. Chaos, carnage, and all at my hand. Ravonna, my little siege tower, I thought we'd arrange the window cleaners to come on a Thursday. What have I told you? Get out of the...
Otherwise, you'll find yourselves looking for a new round!
Yes, it's looking quite devastated already. Though the Avengers have yet to yield.
It's almost as though they've been given a new hope.
That can't be your Kangship. Who in this Chronopolis would be so foolish as to dare plot against you?
Who indeed? No one, of course.
I pray that Heimdall and my father are safe. I've heard tell of much destruction in my homeland.
Is it technically still your homeland? I thought this Asgard was from a different region of time and space.
Wherever it's from, let's hope we find at least one version of Heimdall who can help us.
Watches us with those drones.
so creepy. Man, it's cold.
Oh, man. Now I've done it.
Prepared me for this. Probably because it was in software development.
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.
I really want to roll a big snowball down the mountain. Times are hard enough in the city without...
Reports are being circulated saying that the flight is part of Chronopolis. Citizens are reminded that watching or listening to news other than official news is a crime punishable by lifelong imprisonment. Also, did you hear about our free Hang-O-Rail service?
I wish that giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball, so it'd melt all this snow. Of course, then we'd have a giant fireball to deal with.
Help me, my brothers!
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
This is the worst thing to ever happen to anybody ever!
You want me to shovel all that snow? That's too much, man.
I always thought Kunlun had a city on the mountain. Shame Kang didn't bring that into Chronopolis. Guess he must have had a book.
Goons, bad guys, villains, crooks, enemies, whatever you want to...
Strange said he'd go to the Sanctum for the book. Our mission is to go to Asgard and find Heimdall.
Has a weird disembodied voice been telling anyone else to go look for him?
This place has definitely seen better days.
The observatory appears deserted. Let us take our search to my father's throne.
Looks like the palace entrance is caved in. Any thoughts on how we're gonna get in there? Looks like the remains of some kind of heavy-duty weapon. Shame it's not in one piece.
I suppose there are aspects to living amongst mortals that I still fail to grasp.
No problem. Leave this to me.
should hurry inside. If this is the situation out here, I dare not think what dangers may lurk inside the palace.
Bravo, Carol. Any other bright ideas?
As you can hear, Kang's Chronopolis has descended into a mad melee. It looks like it's curtains for us for sure. Our one sliver of hope is a plan to get into Kang's central citadel and take him down. Sources tell me Wasp has secured contact with an ally on the distant Nowhere. That's a giant head of a celestial, for those of you not paying attention. Don't get too excited, though, as the offer of help has come from a dog. That's how desperate the Avengers are, folks. Cosmic canines aside, this spacehead could contain enough energy or tech or magic beans to put a dent in the defenses of that citadel. What our so-called heroes need are a pair of sharp eyes to find the fragments of the Nexus they had a hand in shattering.
Odin, my king. The kingdom is lost. Our forces scattered.
Enough! This destruction was brought about by those fools, the Warriors 3, defying Kang. We had a deal.
Odin, I still know not why thou made such a pact.
I mean, son, you're alive.
Father, what is this madness?
Thor, is it really you?
Oh, father!
Heimdall!
Heimdall!
Loki, how? We banished you into the abyss.
Kang plucked me from that demise. With his help, I sent Father on a fool's errand to find you after Manhattan was lost an age ago, leaving me to finally take my rightful place on the throne.
Coming down!
As Guardians, finally I will exact my vengeance.
Surtur, foul beast!
I'm going to take your realm!
We shall see about that, Surtur.
I believe he was talking to me.
Actually, it's my realm at the moment.
Not now, Loki.
Sons of Muspel! Daughters of Fury! Monsters of the Flame! Our time has come! Sound the battle cry that all who live may hear it and despair! March to destruction! March to the fall of Asgard!
What the heck are those things?
Surtur's minions. Pesky beasts, but they are no match for us.
Condemn the flames of Muspel! You will fail!
Those barrels, are they full of water?
Broth, the best Asgard has to offer. It would be a shame to waste them.
We'd be poor hosts if we didn't offer Surtur a drink now, wouldn't we, brother?
Such a clumsy attack. This is why I don't normally use swords. You can't miss with a hammer.
There! That should hold him for a moment.
A moment may be all we need.
Wow, that's a speedy fire department.
Fastest in all the realms.
operation as the totally legit superhero continues!
I suppose there are aspects to living amongst mortals that I still fail to grasp.
Fall, Surtur!
Nice teamwork.
He was asking of the same.
Then go with them. I will keep vigil here should Surtur return.
You make a most worthy Thor.
Let's regroup back in Manhattan.
Finally! I've always wanted to visit Broadway.
Long-fitting.
What do you need from me?
We're looking for shards of the nexus of all realities, so that we might use its power to create a gateway into Chronopolis.
The shards lie scattered across these lands.
Yes, I can see that. My journey to Midgard is of great importance. Doubly so if we're able to acquire the tickets you mentioned earlier.
Heimdall, you must begin your task in assisting the fair wasp. She can locate the shards upon her mapping device.
What's all this about tickets?
Heimdall added a small condition to his supporting us. The acquisition of tickets to a Broadway show?
Seriously?
So there are 5 nexus shards.
That is so.
I'll set up teams to cover this.
So, Hala, Kree-turf. Think they'll just hand over the Nexus fragment if we ask nicely?
Somehow I doubt that, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
To my knowledge, nothing stranger than this has ever happened.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
Questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
Maybe some new gloves would cheer me up.
3 Manhattans. Ha ha ha.
Kang, he's watching you. Always watching.
break. Just a little bit. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the Mexicans...
I'll show them! I'll show them all!
Kang spies with his digital eye something beginning with C. It's Chronopolis.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the field's here to stay. He was super rude to me, for quick's sake.
Kang surveillance probe now approaching. Please move aside.
Those golden helmets are so fancy. You. I have need of your services.
As much as the next guy, but this is too much.
As a friendly. Go play some Mexican Blitz. Just a little bit. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the Mexicans, the boss is gonna blitz me.
Nova Corps are so cool. was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain. It emits a sense of mystery, like there's some sort of secret hidden inside.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good, considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a celestial, then ripped up and dropped into some kind of crazy limbo world.
Where am I going? I feel like I'm just walking in circles. I should make a note of my path in the future. Maybe I should make a note about that. Wait, where was I going?
And I heard the weather is pretty fair.
This town is either destroyed or just straight up doesn't exist anymore. Thanks a lot, Kang.
Please, no epic battles today.
Hidden inside.
Who decided to put our city next to an active volcano? I like hot dangerous. As much as Texas. This is too much. I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good, considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a celestial, and ripped off and dropped into some kind of crazy limbo.
Where am I going? I feel like I'm just walking in circles. I should make a note of my path in the future. Maybe I should make a note about that. Wait, where was I going? That carnivorous plant near the Nova.
Now what?
Sorry to bother you, but yep, you guessed it. Some crime near you needs fighting.
I was thinking I'd take a trip to Egypt soon. I bet the kids would love making sand castles. And I heard the weather is pretty fair.
Oh, everything.
Excuse me. Do you have a moment?
Such an occur.
Odin will be most displeased. I did not foresee this. I fear I am deserving of Odin's wrath for not warning him of Kang's nefarious plan. The villain must have schemed beyond my view to create this twisted land he calls a kingdom, and to allow Asgard to be drawn into this chaos. This feigning weighs heavy on me. But I will atone for this error by defending Asgard in its time of need. I will prove my worth by driving the enemies of my king from this land. Although, if you could perhaps lend me your aid, just as a precaution, I would be ever in your debt. Very good. Then let us prepare for battle. I sense our enemies in this direction. Any moment now, they will appear. Stay vigilant. Might I request that you keep the noise to a minimum? This requires my full concentration. Perhaps it was nothing. Allow me to try again.
How fares your aim? Perhaps you might mount the cannon and grant us a demonstration.
Must we be subjected to...
I was most humbled when they offered the position of cannon guard. I have adored cannon since I was a boy. I cannot get enough of them.
I am ill at ease performing in this Ethernet food preparation charade while the city is in the midst of Ragnarok. Yes, you made that quite clear when you broke the camera. You did give your word, though. I didst give thou my word.
of your existence.